Coffee, school. Yay! So I have another sub on Wednesday. Such is life, never in the classroom because I have so many trainings to go to. It's kind of like infuriating. Like, how am I supposed to be teaching when it's just like substitute, substitute, substitute? Magical, and that's me. I'm magical. The easiest thing about my classroom is, like, who else can say that they literally have bird poop on the inside of their classroom? Because this used to be the outside wall of the school, so all these little white flakes are like, hey, bird poop! Welcome to a new episode of the vlog. It's Monday, it's lunchtime, it's 11:30, like, it's been a crazy day. Showing you my lunch, a little bit of nugs, some fries, and I'm getting another new student. I have to go eat lunch at the school psych right now, but, like, I'm in just disbelief. I just got to do one, like, 2 weeks ago. Why does this keep happening? Okay, 2:30, end of the day. Buses are here. Kids are starting to load and get on them. Tier 2 meeting at 2:45, and that goes to like 3:30ish. Sometimes it goes over depending on like what kind of kids we're talking about and if we are sending them through the referral process or anything. I had a really good Monday actually, which is surprising. Usually Mondays are just chaotic, hectic, you know, more than the usual chaos that's happening in my life. Besides new student, which, okay. At least the new student is in a grade that I already have students in, so I'm not like having to reshuffle my schedule, assuming that they have similar service times to the students I have right now. Like, if they have like full-on pull-out services and need like scribing and social studies and science, like, ooh, that could be a problem. So assuming they just have like reading and math services, it's gonna be okay. And if not,
Excuse the interruption. At this time, we'll have all pickup students can come down. We had no one on my list today, so we'll start with just our daily pickup students can come down at this time.
small school problems when they literally name off the kids that are getting picked up by their parents. Oh, I love this place. So it's 5 o'clock. I'm finally getting around to leaving, and look at this beautiful package I brought from home that I got from Amazon. It's a fake security camera, so I have 4 of them. 2 are gonna go, so we have 2 water fountains in our school, so 1 above each water fountain, because the water fountains are just a place for people to gather and get themselves in trouble. It'll deter a little bit of that behavior. And then another one, probably in the library, because our library time is only on Fridays, and our kids get a little wild with a person they never have met before, basically, because we've had a sub and we just now hired a librarian. Because who wants to work 1 day a week, right? So they've only had subs every week for library. So it's been minorly chaotic in there. So a fake camera can maybe remind themselves to be on their best behaviors. And then the other one, on the corner of our building that faces like the kickball field, like so many arguments happen over in that little area over the silliest things. So I think the other one will go there. I don't know for sure. So I have to talk with our team. But on that note, I'm gonna get out of here. I have to go home and finish this IEP. Like, think I've written everything, but I like to look at it after I've spent a couple hours away from it and just look at it with fresh eyes. So I'm going to look at it, make sure it's good, and then tomorrow it'll be good to go and get sent off to the parents. And then I'll just get started on the new one, because I guess the paperwork for that one will probably be here tomorrow. Yay me! New student, probably a new IEP. So, happy Tuesday. I have like the best unicorn shirt on ever. It says sped teacher, just like a regular teacher, only more magical. And that's me. I'm magical. It's already lunchtime. We got pretzel, cheese, yogurt, plums, more cheese. You know, that's the Wisconsin life. All about the cheese. The Brewers won last night and the Packers won last night, so everyone here is just like, woo, sports, yeah, sports. I mean, I like them. Something interesting to watch, but I'm not obsessed like these people are. They can like list up the stats, and they all have like fantasy teams, and I mean, I'll watch the games. I'm not gonna invest that much time into it. What up, YouTube? It's 3:40. I just got done talking to my principal, the first grade teacher, and then the parents of a new student who's registering right now. That is one of mine, so that'll make me have 10 special education students, and then I will have 17 that are receiving intensive interventions. So life is crazy. I was just sitting here like really sad that I didn't have an Uncrustable, and then I was like, oh wait, I have plums in here that I took from lunch. I didn't have time to eat them. Woohoo! Or maybe they're apricots. They're kind of reddish, purplish, whatever. Fruit. I'm gonna eat some fruit. So my goals for today are, I'm waiting on the speech teacher to finish some parts of the IEP because somebody was looking at it and just like had a couple things for us to fix. So the speech teacher has to fix something. This expanded form poster up there is really old and nobody uses it, so I'm gonna get it down, put something cute there. And maybe I'll put my curtain back up, you know. It only fell down like a week ago. Hashtag slacker. So if my projector doesn't work tomorrow, it's because I walked into it with this ladder. Oops! What up, friends? It's Wednesday. I'm super tired. I stayed up way too late watching the Brewers, so I have like the biggest coffee mug I own going on. I think today is gonna fly by, and then tomorrow we only have a half day. So then the kids leave at 12:30, but they still have like a Uncrustable cheese stick chips kind of lunch. So then after the kids leave, we go to other schools to have meetings, and then on Friday is a work day and we're all here. So that's exciting. An entire day to myself to maybe work on this new IEP that hopefully we receive the paperwork for. And if we don't, I just have stuff for progress reports to do, and then just like small organizational things that I could be doing, but I don't feel like I have the time to do. So I'll check in with you guys probably at lunch because I just don't have any free time today. Sad.
C O M Go.
So I remember when I was in high school, I really did not like quesadilla pizza, but it's grown on me and I actually enjoy it now. Look what my occupational therapist brought me. Super exciting. It's kind of hard to get out of though. Welcome back. It is 4 o'clock. I just got done with the Tier 1 meeting and now I have some things to do before I leave. Still don't have paperwork for my transfer kid yet, which is kind of sad because I would really love to get started on this transfer IEP on Friday, which is our work day. So we're being crayons for Halloween, and so we like assign everyone colors and everyone's buying like shirts, and we're gonna make tutus and stuff, and it's gonna be fantastic. And then I found on Amazon that they have a glittery gold, so I'm gonna have a glittery gold shirt, a glittering tutu, probably like gold leggings because I think I have some. It's gonna be fantastic. It's 5:15. I'm gonna get out of here, and I think I'm gonna get Pizza Hut because I'm really craving breadsticks. See you tomorrow on Thursday, half day, woot woot. Also, Thursday is like my coffee day, so woohoo! Happy Thursday, friends! I'm off to McDonald's to get some food and a coffee because I'm freezing. Brr, 27. The day is over, and it was just kids after kids after kids. Like, the schedule is obviously different. We still have like gym and art and music and such, but they don't have like outdoor recess like in the afternoon. And so I've actually had kids from 7:40 to noon, and I've
And now all
finally have a
students for
break.
Denise's bus. K1 and 2, 3,
exciting.
4, and 5 for Denise's bus.
So I need to get my stuff together. I need to bring binders 1 and 4 for Bridges, and we are going to someone's presenting on the BEST screener, which is a screener that identifies students that have like academic needs or social needs or whatever. There's someone who's screaming out there. And then we have a meeting for an hour with all the elementary sped teachers, and we're talking about college and career ready IEP. So that should be interesting. So maybe I'll meet you there.
So she brought him up to the front and he started to phonetically spell the word bitch. When he was done, he said, You know, there are other words that I use too. Do you think you could help me learn how to spell those as well? And the teacher said yes. And I'd like to tell you that this was a great turnaround. This kid never said or called her a word again, by the way. Now he used.
So whenever we have early release days, I always try to hang out with friends I don't really see because we usually don't stay after school. We just go right home, so it's better to just hang out. So we're going to the mall today. Look what I'm eating. It's like the best food ever. Are they beautiful? Uh-huh. They're beautiful. We're getting both. Happy Friday, happy teacher work day, which means comfy clothes and lots of time to get things done. Woo. It's 8:20. I just got back from the library, so I picked up some, that didn't work. They all just fell on the floor. I picked up some books from our library. So one of my students, she's a pretty high reading level, but she doesn't comprehend it. So I got some books that are her Lexile level. So she's going to read the books out loud to one of my other students. So because he likes to listen to books, but he can't read them. So she'll read the books to him. And then when she's done reading it, she'll take the comprehension quiz. And then I'll talk about the book with the other student. It's a good plan. Today I have lots of things to do. Let me show you. It literally will not move. Why is my life so hard? Change the batteries. No luck. Even when I plug in an actual mouse and not my wireless, it's still like literally not do anything but around this corner. Okay, so this is what I've got to do. These books need labels so they can be put away. And then over here, I'm starting Foundations 1 with some students for pull-out. So I need to put the words of the days into there, which means I have to get them because I haven't taught Foundations 1 yet. I've only been teaching Foundations 2. This is for tutoring. These are covering names. So I have to put the names on the paperwork that I've been finishing. This is for conferences. I have a list of every single teacher in the building, so I just need to make my own list of when my students are happening. I have a sub tomorrow for a half day because I'm visiting an autism classroom in our district just to learn a little bit more about how I can help some students, so I have to do that. There's an IEP in here I have to finish. I have to do the October book orders. So these fake cameras are going one above each water fountain, so 2 water fountains, one in the library and one perhaps in the lunchroom. We haven't decided yet. We have to give those to the janitor. And then we got these see-through sheets that you can stick on the sheet so kids know where the letters go. So I have to take the tiles off every single one of these cookie sheets and put this down. So that'll take a while. And for now, I think that's all I've got. My SLO PPG is due semi-soon, but that's not my top priority right now. I'm so lazy I didn't even take the plastic off my soda. Much more effective. So these are all the papers for students that are recommended for after school tutoring, which we will be starting in November, and I'm the tutoring coordinator. So I'm going to put all the names of the students that have been recommended, and then I will hand them out to their teacher. And then at the child's parent-teacher conference, they'll talk about it and recommend that child to come to after school tutoring, which is free. So I have a huge mess going on. I was organizing some of my Foundations materials. I only have one mini drawer, so this is just the Foundations 1 stuff, and the other Foundations 2 stuff is in a pile somewhere. But all my cards get out of order, so then I had to like reshuffle all of these cards, and that took absolutely forever. And so it's 4 o'clock now, and I still haven't wrote sub plans. I'm sure there's other things I was supposed to do that I still haven't gotten done yet. Oh well. Can't do everything at once. Look how nice and organized that is. So this is just like the extra cards and some of the like rubber bands that hold them, and then we got the word of the day and the trick words for Foundations 1, and then these are all the sound cards that the kids haven't gotten to yet. And so right here we'll go to the drawer for Foundations 2. I just have to go by the drawer. I hate being here alone. It's so creepy. So I just printed out something I bought off Teachers Paid Teachers, because Foundations is really hard to teach if you don't know the curriculum. So I'm just doing like a fall comprehension thing for my students. There's 4 of them are 2nd graders, and then 1 of them is a 5th grader. And so instead of doing Foundations with a sub who wouldn't be really familiar with the content and knowing like when to use the digraphs and when it's like a welded sound, or you know, they mark up the floss letters with a star, that's just really hard for a sub, and I wouldn't want to have a sub to have to worry about that. So I usually find something else for my students to do. Last time they did the Wiener Dog project, and it was like super fun, and they enjoyed it, which is nice that when there's a sub they get to have fun projects. And then when they have me, it's kind of boring and academic. Oh well. It says it's by Keeping Up with Miss Harris. Let's see, where can I set you down? Nope, that's too low. That'll work. Please don't fall. So it's just the fall comprehension packet by Miss Harris. So they've got one for spiders. So it looks like there's 2 versions. There's a glare because the window's open, but there's 2 versions. One is easier than the other, so my students will get the easier one because we are working on beginning reading skills. So we'll work on the easier one, and then there's just a little worksheet that goes with it where they're drawing about what they read, they're writing about what they read. I'll probably only make copies of just the spiders one, and then I'll do the pumpkins ones just in case they finish in time because it's a half hour. But then the 3rd one is bats, and I don't expect them to get to the bats one, so they're gonna do spiders for sure. Then they'll do the pumpkins if they have time, and then we can do the bats one later, or if there's another sub. So I have another sub on Wednesday. Such is life, never in the classroom because I have so many trainings to go to. It's kind of like infuriating. Like, how am I supposed to be teaching when it's just like substitute, substitute, substitute? So hopefully the amount of time I'm spending at trainings and such I need to substitute is changing, because now I know everything, right? Right? Yeah? No, I don't know everything, but I'm pretty good at pretending that I do. Really wish I knew how I was making the screen go green, because this is literally happening like once a week now, and I have absolutely no idea how I'm managing to do it. And the only way I can get it to stop is to just restart the computer. And that's not something you want to do when it's 5 o'clock and you've got things to do and you're still here. And you're the last one here because I always have so much to do. But we will power through it. Gotta shut down this baby. Well, nice orange sunset. Well, friends, it's been a long day. Like, look what time it is. Yeah, it's 6:20. I should probably go home. I finally have my sub plans done. I have everything done that I wanted to do. The room is in pretty good shape. I didn't finish labeling all my books, but I mean, that's no emergency. So now I just have to finish cleaning up my desk, and then I'm ready to go, and I will be visiting another classroom on Monday. And my sub will be here, and it'll be great. Never had a pink straw before. So I've got some spare time on my hand today. It's like 37 degrees and it's super windy, so I was gonna go to a corn maze, but it's too cold for a corn maze. So I thought, wow, I've got all this extra time, and I really wasn't totally satisfied with the sub plans I left, and I have some things I can finish in my classroom. Like, okay, I'll go to Walmart and I'll get that Sterilite drawer that I want. I will get some coffee at Dunkin', some donuts, make like a good couple hours at school enjoying myself. So Walmart did not have the mini Sterilite drawers that I wanted, so really sad. I'm gonna have to order those online because I've been to Target before and I don't think Target has them either, at least my Target. And then I went to Dunkin', that was all great happiness. And driving on the highway, going to my school, and bam! Either a turkey or a pheasant just like flew into the side of my car and left a big old smear on the side. I didn't stop because I didn't see any like actual damage from like right here. But I took my car through the car wash yesterday, so it's just like that was all for naught. There's probably like a big bloody feathery smear outside, which if there is, I will show you. If not, I will consider myself lucky because this is my new car. Like I just got it in July. And I mean, I guess if something did happen, it's under warranty. I don't know if pheasants hitting your car count as under warranty, but anyways, let's hope that there is no damage and that I just need to go through the car wash again. Cross your fingers. So just a smudge right there where I hit it. No blood, no guts, no feathers. Thank goodness. Let's hope it survived this and it's just stunned somewhere. It was in the right lane, so maybe it's just off to the side of the road, a little bit stunned, and it'll be okay. A little dirty right there. Poor pheasant, turkey thing. Coffee. School. Yay! I don't mind coming on Saturdays. It's nice being alone and then I can just blare my whatever I'm watching and stuff. It's fun. So either someone else is here or someone was here, but they forgot to turn the lights off because I totally shut those off yesterday. So this is just an old whiteboard I don't use and it's on my white cube organizer because cube organizers don't do well with water. So just in case this gets a little leaky, that's good for it. My lemon tree is at home being doctored by my mom who has a green thumb and I obviously do not because the leaves have been falling off and it has been slowly dying. So I'm gonna replace it with this, which is hopefully not as easy to kill. I guess I'm not very good with plants. So the main reason I wanted to come today was I was thinking last night and I was like, oh my gosh, I did not leave the extension activity for this. So usually we work on like the Monday portion. So this is like a spiraling review of the 4th grade math curriculum. So I have a 4th grader and a 5th grader who do this for 20 minutes with me in the morning. So usually after this, we check it and then we talk about the answers and then we do something else related to it. We do something with our unicorn notebooks with math, so that's like our spiraling. It kind of just goes with what is going on in their curriculum a little bit. So like right here, they were working on rounding numbers, which is something we struggle with, which is why it's on here too. So it's just a lot of the same concepts that they struggle with. But then I realized last night that I did not leave the extension activity and that I did not put the multiplication charts out where they could find them. The kids use these every day, but usually they're in that polka dot thing right there. And I don't know if they actually know that they're there because they usually just have it sitting out for them. So that was kind of on my mind last night and I was like, I should go in. Like if we're not going to a corn maze today, I should go in and make it just a little bit easier on the sub because it's a new sub for me and like right now I only have like 3 people that will regularly sub for me. So I need to attract some more. Please come sub for me. I'm fantastic. Come on, be my sub. I think it's like intimidating because I'm like the sped teacher and the interventionist. So on like on ASAP, which is what we use to get our subs, you're like special education / interventionist. And that'd be intimidating if you were like, oh man, not qualified. You could do it. You could do it. So I really wanted to have my little clothespin string, clothesline, that's the word, clothesline, to hook on to like one of my command hooks that's on my word wall. And that would fit right here on these random hooks, but it won't fit all the way. I can only get to here. But I'm thinking on my wonderful loudspeaker right here, perhaps I could put a command hook here and then that would fit. And then I could hang things on it. Because all these posters back here that are hanging out on my file cabinets, I've been taking them as I need them and then I put them on this whiteboard. But some days like it would just be easier to be able to like hang all the ones I need up there because when I'm using when I'm doing foundations, obviously I'm not using the smartboard anyways. Pushing this on here and I literally scared myself so much that I almost fell off the chair. Like this thing moves. It's not stable. I don't know why I thought it would be more stable than that, but I like pushed it in and then I like literally almost fell off the chair because I was just so shocked that it wasn't actually fixed to the wall. So let's hope that stays. Also, The craziest thing about my classroom is, like, who else could say that they literally have bird poop on the inside of their classroom? Because this used to be the outside wall of the school, so all these little white flakes are like, hey, bird poop. Fantastic. But I wouldn't trade the bird poop for anything because I love my little room. It's so cute and cozy, and like this brick wall gives it so much character. And in the beginning I was like, oh, a brick wall. And now I'm like, oh, so nice. Especially now that like people are like shiplapping. Is that it? Shiplapping their walls and like using fake wood and stuff. And I'm like, I got real brick. And even better, because I'm really hoping this summer that they'll paint like some of my walls. So either like this wall or like that wall over there. And then it'll be like pretty. Okay, so I think this will work in a pinch. Obviously my spark board is protecting onto this, but I didn't want to shut it off just to show you this. So I can probably get 4 or 5 posters on here, which is really good because we use this one a lot, we use that one a lot, we use this welded sounds poster a lot, and then we'll be learning about the vowel team soon and we'll be using that a lot too. So it'll be super helpful to have this up here. So I just realized that some of the activity strips for foundations are not the same ones as like right back here I have the intervention ones, and they're like not the same verbiage, so it doesn't like go perfectly with what's in the book, and so that'll be confusing for my students who are used to the visual schedule. So now I have to make these too, which means I'll have to be juggling, like this is like 10 pages worth of activity strips for the regular foundations, and then I'll also have the ones for the interventions. So I'm gonna have to find a good way to organize that, and we all know organization isn't really my strong suit, so I'll have to come up with some good thinking. My cute little fridge that I bought for 20 bucks at Walmart, it like smells like burnt rubber over here, so I'm like kind of terrified. So I unplugged it, and now I'm gonna go just set it outside and take it home because I don't want to burn the school down. It like still kind of smells like kind of freaking out. Update, I think it's the projector. Like if I stand up here, it kind of smells more burnt-ish. I hope everyone has a really good weekend, if it's a weekend when you're watching this. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.